Welcome back to The Five. It started as an online prank, posting pictures of women with dangerously thin proportions, but it has a long-lasting effect. Joining me now, Ali Henderson, program manager with Sheena's Place. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
We're talking about the bikini bridge. If you've been online, this is going viral. Let's explain. We'll just show a couple of images. We talked about it earlier in the newscast, but the bikini bridge, where you know, girls lay down, take a selfie, and you see the protruding hips, and the bikini acts almost as a bridge and a gap between the stomach. Now, it started as an online hoax, but it really picked up steam, and people started posting these things of themselves online. There are some massive dangers with this.
Massive dangers. It is a very scary disease to have. So we are looking at 1 to 3% of this population has anorexia nervosa. 3 to 5% of the population has bulimia. It has the highest mortality rate of any mental health illness, and I think that's something that people don't realize.
A lot of viewers might be saying, well, this affects just young women, but when we spoke earlier, this is women of all ages, even older women trying to compete with younger women or keep up that physique.
Most definitely. Just the other day I was speaking to a couple clients at Sheena's Place from our fabulous 40s and 50s group, and they were telling me how their new goal now is to have the same body as their 16-year-old daughters and their friends. So what is the pressure putting on all these women?
Now we've got social media playing this massive role, especially for young women. It used to be just in the playground, and now you've got it coming at you from everywhere. So this new trend, or this hoax even, it gets people thinking, because that's a lasting image.
It's a very lasting image. You go online and you're seeing quotes that say, bikini bridge, the best beach accessory, or I like it when guys notice my bikini bridge. What does that say for our self-worth? You know, it looks like that now lies between a gap in your thighs and 2 hip bones.
Right, because the thigh gap was sort of before. Everyone talked about that thigh gap. If your hips, or if your thighs, you want them not to touch when you walk.
Exactly.
Which is just, it's ridiculous.
It's not attainable. It's not attainable.
And it's really hard for us to keep up with the celebrity now, because someone like Kesha, who's in a treatment facility for an eating disorder, and interesting, now they're sort of starting to spin it and say maybe there's alcohol and drugs because it's not sexy if it's not if it's an eating disorder.
It's a hotter issue. You have issues with alcohol or drugs, that seems to be out there and more acceptable, but if it's eating, body image, self-worth, then all of a sudden it's not touched.
Okay, and lastly, Ali, what is the lesson to take from this for mothers to daughters, daughters to mothers, or just any female or male as well who could be watching?
We need to be having more open conversations. We have to watch the language that we use. We have to know that these goals are not attainable. That is not what women should be striving for. Everyone should be okay with their size.
Absolutely important. Thank you very much for coming in today.